All right, let's take a look at your National League wildcard standings. You see the Phillies holding on to that top spot. They are now a season-high 12 games above 500. The Giants are back at home this weekend, welcoming
Let's go ahead.
Old friend
Robert.
Bruce Bochy.
Yes.
Coming back with his
Honor
Texas
him.
Rangers.
Oh, they will.
Go ahead and lop the Mets and Buccos off that.
D-Ro, you had an up close and great seat at Trea Turner when he was at his hottest.
At his best.
There at the World Baseball Classic. But then his first year in Philadelphia, it has been rocky. But man, he has turned it around. And I don't think it's a coincidence that what he got from those Philly fans last weekend, I don't think it's a coincidence to what we're seeing now.
I agree, Robert. I really do. And I think the WBC kind of warped our sense of who Trea Turner. Listen, he got on fire for us in Team USA, but to expect that he was just going to carry that, hit 40 homers, steal 50, 60 bags, I think was a little unfair. Listen, Nick Castellanos talked about signing that big contract, coming to a new team, especially a team in the Northeast, Philly, huge fan base. He said he felt the pressure of it a little bit. You can tell he's having a much better season this year. You sign a $300 million deal. I know, being around this guy, it was eating his soul not to be able to perform at his top level. And there was a moment there on Saturday. He was coming off a terrible series, not only offensively, but defensively as well, where he felt like he was letting everyone down, okay? And the Phillies had a chance. They had a chance to either boo him or cheer him. Before we get into the tape, I want to bring up this full screen real quick because I wanted to dive in. Where is he normally through 114 games? Like, what were the expectations coming in? Last 2 years, I mean, the batting average north of 300, the on base north of 340, a slug, basically a weighted runs created plus of $135. He's took it on the chin early. He won't deny it, but he's answered every question. And the Phillies fans, tip of the cap. Let's get into the tape because you changed his season. Whether you want to believe it or not, this changed his season, in my opinion. He walks up and gets booed. He feels terrible. And I'm telling you, he's not worried about $300 million and what his bank account looks like. He's trying to honor these fans. And I feel like coming out of the WBC, the expectations were so big. And I wanted, last night, CC Sabathia talked about playing in the Northeast and how the fans impact you. Take a listen.
George King from the Post, old writer, gave me that advice very first day in New York when I first signed. He was like, all you need to do is be yourself. Be honest, stand up in your locker and answer every question, good or bad, on a good or bad day, and they'll love you.
Did you ever have a problem with the fans? Did you ever?
I got booed a bunch.
And it was always?
I deserved to get booed. I was booing myself off the mound. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you suck, you suck. It is what it is.
You got to have, though.
Yeah.
Pause this. I can't tell you how true that is. A true dude, he's booing himself on the ride home. There were moments driving home from games where you want to just boom right into the guardrail because you feel like you're letting everyone down. Seriously. Wow. And there's moments when you knock the donut off the bat and you're walking to the plate and your expectation is, I'm getting booed. Deal with it. You're terrible. Boom, and then all of a sudden, they give you a standing O, and you're like, oh, wait a second here. And he has gotten on fire for this team. I think he's going to have a monster finish to the season. Run this. This is Saturday. 6'5", bottom sixth. He caught every last stitch of that baseball. And he has been on fire. And a lot of hits coming with 2 strikes, right? And we're going to get into what he does. Count leverage as opposed to 2 strikes. He has a 2-strike approach, and he's been going on fire. Look at the standing ovation. He took out the billboard to thank the fans. It's a big moment, I'm telling you. Philly fans, tip of the cap. Pause this. Count leverage. Kids at home, this one's for you. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You want to be in your most powerful position. He feels like a leg kick works for him. With 2 strikes, it's a team AB. Set that foot down, eliminate the lower half so your head doesn't move, and play pepper with the baseball. Run this. There he is, going deep. Set it down with 2 strikes. Awesome. And he's had a ton of 2-strike hits. next to Paul Goldschmidt, most two-strike hits last year. So this is something that he's normally doing right now. Sets it down, rocket to left field. Pause this. I want to show at home the difference between staying through a baseball and getting casty and rotational. It's very simple and subtle, but this is the stuff they're working on underneath. This is why you bring out the curveball machine. This is why the tee always has to be something that you utilize. I want you to focus on run this. We're gonna go through it. This is him struggling. Run it back. I want you to focus on the front shoulder. I want you to focus on him coming through and around the baseball up here. And then I want you to focus on him getting to the point of contact and staying through the big part of the field. Run it. Pause. Run it back just a couple clicks. You see him coming around the baseball. You see him fighting to stay inside and through. It's subtle. And the reason I bring the tee out, Rudy Jaramillo back in Texas, we used to have a tee progression that I believed in, and I still make my 13U players do it every day. You start with the high tee, and then you make it uncomfortable inside. But the whole drill is, this is your steering wheel for a right-handed hitter. This is your power. This is coming. It's like jab, jab, bomb, right? So for me, if I'm Trea Turner, watch out, camera, because I don't know where this is going. But you want to be here, and all you're trying to do is front shoulder square, foot down, and take your hand to the inside of this baseball. I did this every day. Ooh. Working the ball up the middle the other way. And then you just put the top hand on and you follow suit and you stay through the baseball instead of worrying about top hand, and you get casty and around. Run it. Watch him stay through that. Look at that. Monster pop. Run this back. I wanted to see if he was doing anything different. Dodger uniform. Nothing. Pause. Most powerful position right there. Looks pretty good. Set the foot down and go. Boom. One more. Here we go. WBC, 2 strikes right there. Set it down. Nothing changed. Stay through the baseball, Trea. Run it. I love when he releases with that top hand. That's when you know he's on point. Take a look at him with 2 strikes last 2 seasons. Not easy to get any knocks with 2 strikes. MLB average with 2 strikes, $169. Last 7 games, 353. I know it's small sample size, but when you're not afraid to let the AB play out, good things usually happen. So expect him to get on fire. CeCe's words were awesome.